everyone. So today I have a layout for sketches in Thyme. You can find the link to the website below. I'm going to show you on my cell phone here the sketch I'm working with this month. This sketch is by Sean Lahr and I really like it. It calls for 3 photos, but I'm going to only use 2. And I am using pieces from both the Pink Paisley Outfitters collection and also the Fancy Pants Goodfellas collection. This is the last layout I have for you using this collection, and then I'm going to put everything away until Spiegel Mom Scraps gets their sequins that match these collections in, and so I'll be back next month with more layouts using these 2 collections. I bought them and mixed them all together because the colors and everything just went so well together, and it was light, bright, fun boy products. I'm going to go ahead and ink all of my layers and everything I do on this layout with Distress ink and Vintage Photo. And I'm also going to play with 6x6 paper pads. So I really love 6x6 pads. They're one of those things that if I get nothing else from a collection, I'm going to get a 6x6 pad and use it. And I generally end up using them completely. I very rarely have leftover bits and pieces. I really do tend to use them up. So what I did was I got 2 of the 6x6 pads, and I believe that this is from the Fancy Pants collection. And then the other paper I use, which looks super similar to this one, is from the Pink Paisley Outfitters collection. And then the background paper we're going to use is also from Pink Paisley. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to take 2 of the 6x6 papers. I only put ink on 3 sides of the papers, and now I'm going to kind of connect them together with washi tape. And by the time this layout is done, you cannot even tell that these were 2 pieces of 6x6 paper pads. I'm going to do this again with another section of my layout, and again, when the layout is done, you cannot even tell that there is any kind of seam or gap in the paper. For my layers above and below my photo, I'm going to use a mixture of one more 6x6 sheet of pattern paper, a branding strip, and then I'm going to use one of the busier papers, 12x12 papers I did buy from the Outfitters collection. I love this paper. I think it is my favorite, this one that's on the bottom of the branding strip with all the colors. I think that it is, I just love it. It's a little busy and you have to use it in small chunks, but those beautiful bright jewel tones are wonderful, so cute. So this bottom piece I'm laying down is from the branding strip, and then I'm going to work on the torn layers that are on the sketch above the photo. So here we have this second pattern that I chose, and it is different than the 6x6 pad, or rather it's a different pattern than that light blue one that I just was working with, but they look really similar on my video screen. But one's a little bluer and it has a different pattern on it, and the other one's a little greener. So they are very different, and when you actually look at the physical layout, they look very different, but for whatever reason on this video, they look very similar. So again, I'm just taking, I think I took a strip that was about 1.5 inches, and then what I'm going to do now is just, again, put them together to create a 12-inch strip across the top of my page. And then when I do my title, there's actually going to be a letter that's going to go right over that seam, and my pictures are going to go right over the seam at the bottom. So here is that beautiful paper I was telling you about that I think is my favorite from this Outfitters collection. It's really nice, and it is busy, but in small doses, it's beautiful, and I think that I will get a lot of layouts out of that one sheet of paper by using just little bits of it here and there with all those colors. So now I'm just going to go ahead and place this at the top, and this will help to create that torn edge that's on my sketch. I don't follow this sketch exactly with regard to the photos. The top and the bottom and the embellishments, I stuck pretty closely to the sketch, but for the pictures, I chose to use 2 photos and a journaling box instead of the 3 photos, and I spaced my photos out a little bit more so than it is shown on the sketch. So here are my 2 photos I've chosen to use. these two photos are of my son, and you can just see from the grumpy look on his face how much he dislikes cleaning our outside after this winter when the first warm days come. And now I'm taking what I'm going to use as my journaling box. This is a 3x4 card from the cut apart sheet. And I tried just to cut it with my trimmer, but then I need to use my scissors to trim it up just a little bit here, and my personal trimmer from Creative Memories to also trim it up just a little bit. And now it's ready for to put on my layout. So that's where my photos and my journaling box is going to go. And so you see that little grumpy look on his face there. And we're going to journal about the fact that he doesn't like cleaning up outside when spring comes. He likes the planting part, but not the cleaning part. So my title is going to be pretty long. My title is going to be Spring Cleaning is Not for Him. And these letters, they're called gray puffy letters, but actually they're more of a green color. So here is my layout all done, except for the E. I don't know what I did there that I forgot the E and had to put it back on, but no matter, now it's perfect. And the next step is going to be just to place my year that these photos were taken, which was last year, 2015. This year we had a lot of construction going on at our house, which I'll probably scrapbook about later, and it's actually still a little bit of a mess here. And here is my journaling done and the year, and now I decided to do just a little bit of hand stitching on this layout. I used a stitching template that I received in a Felicity Jane kit, but you could certainly just do this little bit of stitching on your own. I just punched the holes first to give me some guide holes, and then just did a little bit, I think it's almost maybe like a whip stitch, at 3 different areas of my layout. And now I'm just going to embellish. I'm going to have 3 little places of embellishment, and you'll see me here kind of ink up these little pieces I've chosen. And I grabbed some of these puffy stickers that foam adhesive squares that I actually just got at a Pat Catan's. I've never been to a Pat Catan's before. I was just to one just a couple weeks ago, and they had a lot of really nice stuff, a lot of stuff on sale, and a lot of stuff I really, really liked. So I really enjoyed that, and I think that I will stop in again at another one. We pass by this one quite often. Now I'm just sprinkling these little Fancy Pants puffy dot stickers. I think these are awesome, and I love them. They're really, really cute as I continue to embellish my layout here with different ephemera pieces from the Goodfellows line, and sprinkle those dots. Those circles are from the Goodfellows line as well, and I just pop those up on those foam squares I was talking about. And this layout is almost done. I'm going to use some staples on that bottom cluster here, and now I think we are ready for the tea. This is Tea Heidi Swap Color Shine. And I don't cover my paper. Oh, I was being very brave. But actually, this is one of my favorite ones for splatters. And here is our layout completely finished. I hope you will take a look at the link below to Sketches in Time and come and play along with us. We always have a really nice prize to give away for our sketch challenges, and they're usually really, really nice. And there's the sketch again, and I'll place the link below. Have a wonderful day, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of my layout or my videos, and have a wonderful day. Bye!